Hello there, I'm Blackbright, broadcasting out of the UK into your homes, and just a little background. Born in the UK, of Jamaican parents, that's why I dabble in a lot of Jamaican stuff. Lived in America for 11 years, that's why I dabble in that stuff. Lived in Africa for 1 year, I don't dabble so much in Africa, but yeah, that's basically my little background. And what I try to do is simplify stuff. And I remember when I started out, the reason why I started vlogging was because I felt that a lot of my Jamaican people in particular were struggling with complicated legislation. Not because they were illiterate, even though some of them did have literacy problems, but basically because the terminology was so complex. So today when I got this video, I mean, for those of you who are not Jamaican, you're not going to understand one word of it. But basically, this woman is totally distraught. She's in Jamaica. They've got locked down because of the COVID-19. And she's being expected to teach her child, who is illiterate, who can't read. She can't read. It doesn't look like there's a man in the house who can kind of complement them. And every day the child is being sent lots of stuff on the computer, and she doesn't know what to do with it. And she's totally desperate. She's saying that this system doesn't cater for people with literacy problems. Expecting parents to teach their parents doesn't take into account those who can't read and those who can't write. So I'm going to share you what the message that she sent out. And yeah, I hope your heart goes out to her the same way as my heart did.
And this is Nicole, mother. I am very upset about this WhatsApp group because when I met the group and I send the message, I imagine me sick in the hospital and I call Nicole to ask Nicole, say, if she can do the work or if she have nobody to supervise her. When I send the work on the board, like when they ask me, say, me could I read? When they ask me, say, me could I read? I'm very upset at everybody. I so when school open, I need to hold a meeting and me go down a ministry because it's unfair. So when I send if I work on the road and if they don't know if they can read and they don't know if Nicole can read, all the time they say Nicole drop back in a school, every minute to the send this lollipop bag and sitting on the stuff and I know if they can read for every pitney. And that's why I said I don't have no respect for calling nobody and tell nobody and send them to nobody say, Nicole, I understand the work I do. I send the work like what you think me can read. Me can't read. You can't spell my name. I tell you straight. And I'm going to ministry. Because I'm very upset. Nicole need to do paper and tell me say Nicole need help. And it's a social distance thing. And they just keep on sending the keep on 50-something work and ask me say if me have WhatsApp or me a work or anything. I'm very upset because I'm going into ministry and I'm carrying the Nicole book and I'm coming down to the school and I don't like it. I'm very upset. Every morning they come and say this keep a bag of work and something. The picnic can't read, the picnic not nobody for help. And now calling and ask the picnic can't help himself. When they sit down and say this bag of work, me very upset. My name Katie and Davis. So if you don't want to get to me, when I have my number, when you go dig up my file. I'm very upset. This heap of work, Zoom and them something, the picnic don't know how to do it. I'm not a computer mother. I don't have anybody fit me. I cannot read. I can't do my spell right.
Yeah, there was no picture video with that. That's why I didn't show it to you. But it was just the audio. But basically, it is quite sad because she says there's nobody inquiring whether or not the parents can read or write or whether or not they are in a position to teach their children. And they should have somebody overseeing that. If they're that concerned in the child's progress, they're saying her grades are dropped. She's obviously desperate and distressed because she can't help her child. The child can't help herself and she doesn't know what to do. Says she's going to go to the Ministry of Education to talk to them to see if they can do anything. But I really do believe that they should have people on standby or some kind. The thing is that she doesn't even have a computer. She doesn't have WhatsApp. So she's obviously one of these traditional women who haven't had, well, number one, she might not be able to afford a laptop it doesn't cost anything to have WhatsApp, but she might not even have one of those phones that will, enable her to put WhatsApp on it. She might have one of the old phones. And if she hasn't got the equipment, what does she do then? So she is in a dilemma because what society is doing is pushing people to become more automated. And there are people who either cannot, whether it's because of finances or what, or maybe it's just resistance, maybe it's just culture. They don't want to become automated. They don't want laptops. They don't want smartphones. And as a result, the society is expecting these people to be up on social media, up on all these softwares, and the latest laptops and whatever. That's what they're assuming people have. They've taken it for granted that, I don't know, maybe the majority of the population has IT equipment and is IT literate. Or if the parents are, that the children are. But the children, if they haven't got no training, I don't understand why the child, if she's been going to school, hasn't managed to learn. Because a lot of parents that send their children to school is so that the teachers can teach them what they can't. So I don't understand why, I don't know how old the child is, but I don't understand why the child can't read if she's been going to school. But anyway, the fact of the matter is that we're not here to judge her. We're not here to judge the mother. What we're here to do is to, raise it, raise awareness of the fact that there are people out there who can't read, who can't write, who don't have IT equipment, who are not computer savvy, who do not have a smartphone. So when they're talking about all these modern equipment and all these COVID apps and whatever, smartphones and all these apps that they're expecting everybody to download because they think they're going to be able to track everybody, there are people like that lady who is really distressed, who doesn't have that equipment. And even if she did, she probably wouldn't know how to use it. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and that's all for now. Bye-bye.